Hello, just. Hello chat. I've just entered into a trade here. I've taken a short. It's a 15-minute. Actually, look, it is a. I would say it's a low time frame. 3 minutes counter trend trade. We've got double top with inducement in the middle, and we are taking this trade into the internal protected low here. So we're looking at approximately 3.8 risk to reward, 3.86 risk to reward. The entry is off of the 15-minute rejection candle. So as you can see here, this 15-minute internal structure here has just attempted to break through, but massive internal rejection here. Oh, sorry, massive rejection candle at this protected high with 16 seconds left. So I've decided to take a short as we are experiencing that tail end of the 15-minute candle. Last 5 seconds on the low time frame, 3 minutes, multiple rejections have been made on this candle. And we have swept the Asian highs. So this was the Asian highs for today. We've swept the Asian highs and we've sort of respected this level, and I'm hoping to see a pullback into this sort of area here as we are quite late. Usually I would like to take this a long trend here. I wanted to take a long all day. I've been waiting for a long continuation at this protected low on this 3-minute breaker structure. As you can see, breaker structure, protected low, protected high. I wanted to take a long to continue the trade. As you can see, we would have an impulse, impulse correction, impulse correction. I was hoping to take a protected trade setup here as we take the impulse, but never came back. In fact, it just went to this internal protected low and then it proceeded to go up. But as you can see here, since we have now failed to clearly close above this protected high, I am taking the short just into this area here. So I'm risking $324, about half of my increased risk. I've increased my risk today to 500 across all my express accounts today. What was it today? Day 16. Today is day 16 of trading my challenges on my 5 combines into 5 XFAs on Top Step. So yeah, I am taking this counter trend trade. I like it. I've documented this a few times. I've got a bit of data on low time frame counter trend trading, but I will just log this one in today. Okay. So we're in London 2, right? 5 o'clock is 6 o'clock now. So London 2, May, was it Thursday? Volatility, yes. I'm doing London Open. London Open, trade number 1. I haven't had coffee, but I am focused. I slept well today, actually. Bullish, bullish. What's the 4-hour? Bullish as well. I believe the 4-hour is bullish. Yes. Change crack to bullish. Internally, we are bullish. Yes. 15 minutes. Let's have a look. 15 minute is bullish, as you can see there. Bullish. 2-minute breaker structure there. And we've got a 15-minute protected high here. 15-minute protected low. Correct. And I am taking the short here on the top. After this rejection candle is being completed. My stop loss is pretty tight though, I'm not gonna lie. Stop loss is pretty tight. Let's have a look at what I'm working with. From what I can see, let's just get the right numbers going. Okay, so 8-12 is where I put it. What's the actual position? 8.13 I entered, sorry, 18.13, so 6.13 right there. And let's get the entry correct. What, 23, 8.23 to 53, 8.23 50. That's fine. Stop loss around there. I mean, I can bring it up a little bit, although I did size in, so I sort of want to keep this a bit tight. You know, to me, I'm classifying this as a no close. We have swept it. It's a massive, whenever I see a massive sweep, it's usually just a mad manipulation before coming down and correcting. So I am okay, a-okay with this trade here. I would like to see it at least break into this point of interest, which is a 1 minute inside bar IC institutional candle. Let's get that right. Rectangle there, from there to there. As you can see, I don't like to choose the bottom leg. I always try to choose the leg above. And I've read in this book here before a long time ago that you don't want to do use the leg of all the way on the bottom when you're looking at fibs. You want to use the second one that has made the breaker structure. Actually, I jotted this down in today's earlier. I actually noticed today, look, even if I bring it back here, so if we look over here, this is actually quite a perfect example. So notice this swing low here, it came up and then there was a slight pullback before the actual leg that broke structure. I noticed that, and I've read in this book, that when you see like this whole leg here, which line do you draw the fib level from? Pop quiz. Which line do you draw the fib level from? People tend to draw it from the bottom here and all the way to the top, and then they base off their data there. As you can see, this one would have brought it into the 6.18. But from what I read in the book, it's the second sort of swing low, or like higher low. You take that one to the top and it brings it quite accurate to the 7.86 fib level. And so that's what I'm going to work with today, with a potential take profit, potentially. Alternatively, I might choose this institutional candle here, but the more confidence that line up, the better. So if I actually have a look here at this fib level, actually I've got here, it comes into this sort of level. So you know what, I'm going to pull that back up and do that. I quite like this trade. I'm just going to sort of maybe keep it like that. It hits the, if we stretch this on out, it comes down to the 0.68. Yep, Fibonacci level, which is quite safe. And then 618, and then on this level it's beneath this 0.786. So ultimately I think the best sort of range for take profit will be somewhere around here. Okay, it includes this point of interest here as well as this sort of point of interest. So somewhere around here is where I'm looking to take profit, and apart from that, I'll just monitor it. If price continues to go down, I don't think I don't see any great scaling opportunities, so I'm just going to leave it as is. But yeah, that's essentially what we're looking at today, chat, and I will let that vibe out. I'll put some music for everyone to listen to, and yes, it's good. That's that one for today. Lovely. Okay. Alright, well, enjoy, chat. We're just going to wait for the trade to play out. Alright chat, well, price had retraced quite specifically to the, oh, price has retraced to the 0.786 fib level on the second higher low to the swing, and just like we wrote before, I did draw up a box here previously as my take profit, and I just hit the take profit. So that was a nice little trade there, 2.37 risk to reward. Look, price can go even further, but I'm not trying to take anything big. Just wanted to take profit and dip, really. So that's it for today. We've made our little piece of the pie, and I'm closing out. So thanks for watching, chat. See you in the next one. Bye.